This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Thursday, February 5th. An abundance of sunshine on the way today with a big warm-up on the way, with the high expected to reach 70. Clear skies tonight with a low of 46. Here are today's headlines. The podium at Frisco City Hall became a soapbox for residents to speak about H-1B visas and immigration Tuesday night. The uncharacteristic turnout was prompted by social media posts urging people to address a so-called Indian takeover of the city at the meeting. Frisco City Council members do not have authority over the federally controlled H-1B visa program, but it is a hot topic in Texas. Last week, Governor Greg Abbott said Texas universities and state agencies cannot initiate or file for new H-1B visas until May 31st, 2027, so state lawmakers can create guardrails for the program. Attorney General Ken Paxton announced he was opening an investigation into 3 North Texas businesses in light of reports that some companies have been advertising non-existent products and registering single-family homes as ghost offices in order to sponsor H-1B visas that allow workers to live in the U.S. The state leader's announcements underscore an increased scrutiny of legal immigration pathways alongside the rise of deportations of undocumented immigrants under the Trump administration. Frisco was one of the nation's fastest-growing cities in the 2010s, and with that came large demographic shifts. At Tuesday's meeting, the issue hit close to home as South Asian residents challenged generalizations made about their community. Speakers opposed to the H-1B program, some wearing hats with the slogan America First, talked about how the program harmed their economic prospects and neighborhoods. In other news, a bruising Republican primary race between U.S. Senator John Cornyn and Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton erupted Wednesday, with the men trading personal insults. Paxton took aim at Cornyn's relevance. Cornyn's campaign responded with a taunt over Paxton's divorce and cheating scandal. In an already bitter race to get the GOP nomination for the U.S. Senate, the exchange stood out. The fight unfolded when Paxton posted a story from the New York Times about the extraordinary amount of money pouring into the May 3rd race in an effort to save Cornyn, who is seeking his 5th term. Cornyn is by far the best-funded contender in the tight race between Paxton and U.S. Representative Wesley Hunt, but the race is widely expected to head to a runoff in May. After a few back-and-forth barbs were traded on social media, Cornyn's campaign fired with this missive: "Ken, when this is over, you will have nothing," which turns out to be the same thing you offered to give Angela in divorce proceedings. This after you cheated on her multiple times. Angela Paxton, a Republican state senator from McKinney, filed for divorce last year after nearly 4 decades of marriage, citing her husband's alleged infidelity among the reasons. A senior campaign advisor for Cornyn said, "Senator Cornyn believes character matters. In this primary, the character is on the ballot." Next up, state Democratic lawmakers and community advocates held a news conference Wednesday to express strong opposition to a planned mega migrant detention center in Hutchins, right before city leaders held a private meeting to discuss what actions the city could take. Last week, the Dallas Morning News revealed that Immigration and Customs Enforcement plans on using a 1 million square foot warehouse as a detention center that could hold as many as 9,500 people. Hutchins Mayor Mario Vasquez has repeatedly said he opposes such a facility planned for a warehouse off of Interstate 45. Some state lawmakers who represent Dallas showed up Wednesday to support the city's efforts. The specifics of what was discussed in the meeting held at Hutchins City Hall in executive session were not immediately disclosed. After the meeting, Vasquez said the council took no official action. Steve Nichols, the mayor pro tem, read a statement saying federal officials have not contacted any city officials about the detention center. And just a little over a year since the Dallas Mavericks sent Luka Doncic to the LA Lakers for Anthony Davis in a shocker of a deal, the Mavs pulled off another huge trade this week. Davis is now being traded to the Washington Wizards as part of a massive deal including multiple players and draft picks. Davis, a 10-time NBA All-Star, will join the Wizards along with Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum in exchange for Chris Middleton, A.J. Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley III, 2 first-round and 3 second-round draft picks. A person with knowledge of the decision confirmed to the Dallas Morning News. As Dallas Morning News sports writer Brad Townsend pointed out, besides Davis, the other players involved in the deal are largely immaterial. Middleton, Branham, and Bagley are on expiring contracts. Johnson's rookie deal is only guaranteed through next season with a cap hit of $3.2 million. From the Mavericks' perspective, the trade was about creating financial flexibility and draft pick replenishment for a franchise that, until Wednesday, had little of either. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. And don't forget to check out the Dallas Morning News Rewards program for our virtual events. For more info on upcoming events, please visit rewards.dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.